All right, so uh, about climate change. Should the governments prioritize economic growth over environmental protection?
Well, from my perspective, I definitely don't think that that economic growth should be prioritized more than environmental protection. Because like nowadays, environmental problems are becoming more severely every year. So it had caused many damage to people's life, both people's and animals' life, and it has also damaged our ecosystem, which is affect our health and a lot of disease and pandemic had emerged in recent years due to the environmental problems. So I think that the government should put the people's health and humans' advantages over the economic growth in every aspect um, by by some action to address the fundamental problems, which is the environmental problems nowadays. So I think that to protect the environment should so I think that protect environment should be in the top priorities of the government to address and tackle as soon as they can um, to prevent the possible danger in the future for the humans, and also help the other aspects of life like both health and economy develop more in the future. So, is social media more harmful than beneficial to society?
Well, in my opinion, while social media definitely have its drawback, I still believe that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So, for instance, social media helps us to connect not only to our friends and families, but also peoples around the globe. And first, it makes a it helps in the globalization process, and now a lot of people people can share their lives, share their culture with others, culture exchanging. People are having starting to adopt new mindsets, philosophy, getting new knowledge from around the world, and at this point, the Earth has become a kind of a cultural melting pot, and I mean there is a lot of things that are good things to it, and to be honest, I can't imagine myself without social media because I have learned a lot from people's on the internet, right? You know, you can learn a lot of things from them, from like how to do certain tasks, learn new skills, watch new movies, gain new perspective in life. All of them are only possible if with the development of social media. So overall, I'll say that yeah, they definitely have a lot of drawbacks. Mainly like a falsely expectation of reality and addiction. However, their benefits cannot be undermined. So yes. Should college education be free for all students?
Well, I do not think that education um, should be free for everybody, because for me it's just really an impossible situation, and it never and never should happen. So first, it is because I think that if education is free for all students and every people can access it, then college and university, some stuff like that, their degrees and qualification will not be valuable anymore. And, like it will become more and more common. So the college degrees and qualification is like just really easy thing to get for people. So maybe um, people won't, like seeing it as an important thing anymore. And second of all, if college education is free for all students, the government and the school cannot have enough money um, to absorb new education systems and technology, and like the schools can um, can be like can lead to the lack of economy to develop the education and the facilities of the schools, and possibly it will not have enough money to maintaining the school, um, the school facilities, and the quality of the education will definitely be decreased if there are no money to preserve it and develop it. So I think that college education should still be charged and require money so that it could both benefits for the students and beneficial for the students and for the school. So next question is universal healthcare a fundamental right?
Uh, right. So, in my opinion, people or everyone have the right to live, and so universal healthcare tied into this idea because not because a person from the lower class of society doesn't have money doesn't mean that they can't have the opportunity to cure a disease or uh, save them. Doesn't mean that they can't have the treatment to cure the health, to cure the illnesses and the injuries. And in fact, a lot of people, like especially blue collar workers, contribute and become a and they build the solid foundations for our very society. So I don't think that they should be treated any differently from like people on the upper class, people rich people to be exact, right? So while of course, like higher healthcare, like for example, cosmetic surgery, should still be charged. Uh, I would say that uh, well, like standardized universal healthcare should absolutely be a basic right for everyone because all every sentient beings deserve to live, and everyone contributes their life into a different aspect of society and shouldn't be neglected just because of their social status. So yeah, that's my point. Right? About privacy, do the benefits of surveillance technology outweigh the invasion of personal privacy?
Um, I think this is a pretty tricky question. So, like surveillance technology provide people with the security, with the like high quality of security when they are using technology devices or internet, and this help them to protect their personal information and prevent people from like some criminals through the like technology criminal nowadays. And yeah, surveillance technology to protect our information and help us to avoid those criminals. However, it still have some drawbacks, like it could be really disturbing for some people, and for some people they feel like their privacy is being invaded because of the surveillance technology nowadays. Like people can feel like constantly being watched, and the data of them can be like can be threatened or something. If some people feel like that because they they don't believe that surveillance technology are reliable. But I think that due to the technology development nowadays, this will not be a problem like in the future. And as soon as we know how to balance between the regulations of technology privacies and personal privacies for the user, it could be some possible solution for this problems to balance both of it. And I don't think that surveillance technology could outweigh or overwhelm the invasion of personal privacies, because I think that both of this are really crucial and need to be balanced well to provide the safest and most comfortable environment for people to access with technology and technology. So